All right, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steven, and as you can see, I got a new machine, the Langmuir MR1 Gantry mill. I was gonna make a video of assembling this machine, but I guess someone wasn't recording, so don't have any footage of the first whole day of assembly, pretty much, other than taking it out of the box. But today we're gonna just go over all the modifications and things I think we will need to get this more functional as I continue to dial in the machine, slowly cutting away the base plate to make sure it's running perfectly flat. There's still some ridges that I'm still trying to figure out how to trim out, but there is a giant hole in the back that is not factory. I added that to assist with my draining and chip collection. And the side pieces supposed to come with thumb screws to secure it on, but having removed it a couple of times, I got tired of screwing and unscrewing all of these thumb screws, so I added a strip of magnet to it, and it seems to be working just fine. It is way faster at taking it on and off than using those thumb screws. As for the rest of this video, we are going to finish assembling the coolant tank and a catch for all the chips and a way to mount this computer setup so it's not using this cart that I need elsewhere. So let's get into it. This, and I need to remove the mount for this from my desk at home, so we'll get to this later. But this thing is quite the mess. I should probably first address whatever is happening with this door. I've seen quite a few people, well, just one person I mean, remedy this by putting another sheet of plexiglass on this side of the door. Because what's happening is they end up in here. With the chips, it was okay, but with the water, it's ending up on my floor. The next problem we have is these tiny drains did not seem to be draining fast enough. This big one back here does just fine. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do about these small ones. I think I'll leave them for now, but the bigger problem I have are these really retarded hoses down here. These things need help, but I'm not sure how I'm going to fix them right now. I feel like the better solution was what someone else did online. So drill a big hole all the way through and basically do something similar like that. Probably put in like a 1/2 inch PVC pipe or something, or 3/4 or 1 inch or something. That one back there's 2 inches. So drain it all through PVC. Maybe do some hard lines and make it more manageable, I suppose, because these tubes fill up. It gets really hard to like fish out my straining net. Look at that. Look at that. Just atrocious. Anyway, let's see how well this strainer works. As we can see, there's still some particles that get through. I don't know if it missed or if these things are just small enough. Maybe I should get some sort of filter sock or something. But overall, I think does a pretty good job at catching stuff. So maybe the rest of them are just too small. Maybe I'll look for a sock, but let's empty this out. I'm missing, I need to get a longer cable because this doesn't reach the box anymore properly. And then this is my attempt to fix the drain. It's probably no better or no worse, but at least now I have a more decent route and a place to store this small vacuum that will now be dedicated for chips and stuff while cleaning up. And lastly was this plexiglass that I've added. Thank you, Steve Hung, for letting me store all your extra material that you don't know you still had. And hopefully now no more coolant and chip will make it into this pocket and be swung all over the place when I open the door. So stay tuned for whatever I decide to start making with this. I was thinking a simple project would be machining more of these magnetic door stops and adding one up here. So maybe I'll make a video, maybe not, but all right, it's been a couple of days. I haven't actually gotten around to start making a video, but I have attempted to make a few test parts to figure out how to cam and stuff. And in doing so, I have learned I needed a few more mods, and so I did a quick little shopping trip to our local Harbor Freight and bought a few parts. Bought a water nozzle, a splitter. I needed one of these and a different type of air gun, and I just happened to have this old wrinkly piece of hose in my yard, so we're gonna try to get this all set up. I found that this form of air gun doesn't seem to be ergonomically friendly, so I bought a new one. But the hose, air hose, didn't seem to be very efficient at clearing chips, so air gun. So I bought a water hose and a splitter to see if I can hook it up to the coolant pump, so we'll find out. Alright, got everything hooked up. Seems to work marvelously. This is way better at getting all the chips everywhere that I don't want it to be and more. Look at that. Smell like coolant for days this way. So I think I'm gonna invest and buy a better hose, because this one is super old. Yeah, so if anyone has an idea of a way to constrain the strainers, that would help a lot too. But I guess that'll be all for this mod, hopefully, and maybe I'll make some videos of me making chips. See you around.